The following programme contains details of real murder investigations to demonstrate chemistry and biochemistry techniques used by forensic science. A young woman is missing. Fears grow she has been murdered.
On entering the property, I'm apprehensive. I don't know necessarily what I'm going to find.
A suspect's house is scoured from bottom to top in search of evidence. A young boy is attacked by a gang on his way home from school. He's cut by a broken bottle and bleeds to death. The case remains unresolved for years.
This is a diagram of the right training shoe.
A new team of forensic scientists are brought in to re-examine the evidence. Murder investigations depend on forensic science. Forensic science depends on chemistry and biochemistry to uncover the facts. Forensic scientists have numerous techniques up their sleeves to identify blood, clothing fibres, body fluids, and DNA. This machine finds needles in haystacks. It can locate one molecule among millions and turn an alibi into a lie, or confirm the cover-up of a murder.
I received a call from the police to ask me to attend with them to a property. This was the property of the suspect in a murder investigation, this being the murder of Chantal Taylor, who had been missing for over a year. I was asked specifically to concentrate on the upstairs in the property, given the information that the suspect had given. I went to examine the main bedroom for any blood staining. Underneath the carpet there was a large area of blood staining, about 1/2 metre by 1 metre in size. We would still use the screening techniques because it's further confirmation that yes, that red-brown staining is blood. The chemical screening test that we use for blood is called Castle-Meyer.
In forensic science, Castle-Meyer is used daily, on a daily basis, both in the lab and at the crime scene. There's Castle-Meyer itself, which is actually something called phenolphthalein, and another chemical is hydrogen peroxide. And hydrogen peroxide is the same stuff you use to bleach your hair.
We take a small piece of filter paper and take a very small sample of a blood stain that we can see, or an area that we want to test, maybe where we can't see any blood but there may be some there.
To demonstrate Castle-Meyer, we placed a trace amount of blood on a bedsheet.
What we then do is apply 2 chemicals to the filter paper where we've used to sample an area.
The Castle-Meyer test reacts with the haemoglobin in blood. And it's actually something within the haemoglobin that's called peroxidase activity. So peroxidase is an enzyme, so it's the enzyme within haemoglobin. What will happen is the peroxidase activity within haemoglobin and blood kickstarts or catalyses the reaction or decomposition, if you like, of hydrogen peroxide. So hydrogen peroxide will react with this blood. The hydrogen peroxide will become oxygen. And then that oxygen is the key to the entire reaction. And the oxygen will then be passed to this phenolphthalein, which will make it change colour.
So what we're actually looking for is a change in colour, which is basically a pink colour.
The Castle-Meyer test is a very sensitive test. They do say that it should be able to detect 1 drop of blood in an entire bucket of water.